In 1947, our family had moved to Harmersville, and the bus was driven by Mr. or Mrs. Elwell, and of course I was in 7th grade at this point. There were 7th and 8th grade in the same room, and Miss Smick was our teacher, and she became Mrs. Fowler a few years later. And she was a very good teacher. She was strict, but I felt we got a very good education. And one episode I remember from the 7th grade was there was one young lady in the class who always had pretty fingernails, and they were painted. And one day Miss Smick, didn't like her fooling with her fingernails all the time, so she sort of cracked her knuckles with a ruler. That didn't go over so big, but there was nothing made, no big to-do about it. You did what Miss Smick wanted you to do. But anyway, and I don't have a lot of memories of 7th grade, but I do remember on Fridays there was a lady who lived behind the school in the house down the lane, and her name was Mrs. Finlaw. And so on Fridays she would make homemade soup, either vegetable or bean, and I think it was something like 10, not more than 25 cents a bowl, and you could have that, and that was always on Fridays only, so that was a big treat. And I don't know how many years she did that, but I know when I was at Canton School, she did make soup on Fridays. Then at this school, there was a big pump box, I called it, outside, where we would line up every day with our cups to get a drink of cold water. And then, of course, inside the school was our cloakroom, where we kept our coats and our lunch boxes. So there were other things that happened, but they also happened in 8th grade. And I shall tell you more about that in the 8th grade session.